Hello, scholars. It is me, Miss Jackson. Hope you had a great spring break. Today is a marvelous Monday. It is Monday, April 20th. We will be focusing on lesson 20. And welcome to first grade remote learning. I hope you're ready to grow your brain, scholars. All right, so today is Monday. I will have a raffle on Friday. Scholars, this is going to be epic because it's all about Get Epic. So the scholar with the most reading minutes, not video watching on Get Epic, only reading stories, will receive a prize in the mail from Miss Jackson. You have up until today. After today, I'm going to announce on tomorrow, maybe tomorrow. I may announce it on Friday though. So I'll give you Monday all the way to Thursday. And then Friday I will announce who had the most minutes, and that scholar will receive something special in the mail. I wonder, who will it be? Will it be you, number 27 in Ashford? Or will it be you, number 7 in ISU? Or will it be you, number 14 in ISU? I don't know. Make sure you get on to Get Epic later on today, scholars, and we shall see on Friday. So the objective for today, objective. I will spell words with the N sound, as in KN, double N, and single N. Digraph. Wait for the snap. If you said give yourself a point. If you said give yourself a point. Tricky words. Don't get tricked. Wait for the snap. If you said cow, give yourself a point. Spelling words. Spelling test today. So make sure you remember these words. Do your best. It won't be a grade, but it will be great for you to get to second grade knowing how to spell these words, scholars. Okay, first word. CENTER. That spells center. That spells NOSE. That spells nose. That spells NUGGET. That spells nugget. That spells RUNNING. That spells running. That spells WINNER. That spells winner. That spells KNIT. That spells knit. That spells KNEEL. That spells kneel. That spells WHY. That spells Y. That spells it's time for your spelling test, and you're gonna do your best. I know you will, scholars. All right, so Miss Jackson is going to go 1 through 8. You're going to write the words down. And once we're done with all 1 through 8, then I'll go back and give you the proper spelling for them all. Remember, I'm not going to be grading this. However, it is good for you to know how to spell these words to get you ready for 2nd grade, okay? So, point to number 1. Next to number 1, I want you to write the word knit. My grandmother likes to knit things together. There's one very special digraph, and then it. So there's 4 letters, 3 sounds, 1 digraph. Knit. Point to number 2. Number 2 is the tricky word, why. Why do we have to wait so long to go back to school? Why? 3 letters, 1 digraph. Number 3, center. Can you place the ball in the center of the field? This word has a new digraph that we just learned at the beginning of the word, and it has a different digraph at the end of the word. Center has 6 letters. Next word, number 4, kneel. When we're playing soccer and someone gets hurt, we take a knee and we kneel on our knee. Kneel has 2 digraphs at the beginning, in the middle, and then there's a sound at the end. There are 5 letters, 2 digraphs. Kneel. Next word, running. I tried to catch up with my brother yesterday, but he was running too fast. We have 1 digraph at the end of that word, and we have a double letter consonant in the center of that word. Running. Has 7 letters as well. Running. Next word, winner. During the gymnastics match, she was the winner because she scored perfect on all of them. Winner has 1 digraph at the end, a double letter consonant in the middle, and 6 letters. Winner. Next word, nugget. Nugget. It has 6 letters and it has a double letter consonant in the middle of the word. Nugget. Last word, nose. You smell things with your nose. Has 4 letters, 1 digraph. Very old digraph. We learned this a long time ago. Nose. All right, scholars. All right, going back up to number 1. I'm going to say the word. If you got it, say got it. If you don't have it, pause it. Write it down before you move on, okay? Number 1, knit. Number 2, why? Number 3, center. Number 4, kneel. Number 5, running. Number 6, winner. Number 7, nugget. And number 8, nose. Okay, number 1 was knit. This is what I should have seen. N, the K and the N, I, T. Number 2 was a tricky word, why. I'm sorry about that W, scholars. That was, why did you make it like that, Miss Jackson? I don't know. W-H-Y. That's why. Number 3 was center. Remember that new sound, that C works by itself and it says S. Then we have E N T, and then the digraph at the end. Oof. All right, number 4, scholars, was kneel. That's that KN digraph that makes the N sound. And then the digraph that says E is the double E. And then ul at the end. Kneel. Number 5 is running. Double letter consonant is next. Double letter N. And ing. Ing. Should have learned that in kindergarten, but that ing together says ing. Okay. Number 7 was winner. W. I. Double letter consonant N, so 2 N's together. And then the digraph ER at the end. Number 7, nugget. Double letter consonant G, so that means 2 of those. It's supposed to be a G, scholars. My apologies. And then T, nugget. Number 8, nose. O, consonant E, S. Making sure our E is over here. And if you did this here, making sure our O and our E work together, give yourself a point. All right, scholars, it's time for us to get to some work, some more work, of course. All right, so we're going to have sentences. And at the top up here, scholars, in this word bank here, these are pronouns. Pronouns are going to replace the nouns, proper nouns, and common nouns within our sentences, okay? So we are going to use the words in the word box to replace the nouns that are in the sentences, okay? So for example, this sentence says, Roger and Jack went to the zoo. So I'm going to say, well, who went to the zoo? I don't want you to say Roger and Jack. I would like for you to look into the word box and identify a pronoun that could replace both Roger and Jack together. Would it be he? Would it be she? Would it be it? Would it be we? Would it be they? If you're talking about 2 people, can't say he because that's 1 boy. We're talking about 2 people, can't say she because that's only 1 girl. We're talking about 2 boys, we can't say it because it's not an animal or an object. We're talking about 2 boys, we can't say we because it doesn't include us. We're talking about 2 boys, Roger and Jack, we can say they because that's the best pronoun that'll work for that. So instead of saying Roger and Jack went to the zoo, I will say, who went to the zoo? You'll say, they went to the zoo, okay? Get it, got it good? Get it, got it good. All right, same pronouns at the top. He, she, it, we, and they. I'm going to say Kate ran home. Who ran home? Don't say Kate. Use a pronoun from the box. Is it he ran home? Is it she ran home? Is it ran home? Is it we ran home? Or is it they ran home? Thinking. Who ran home? It says Kate ran home, but which pronoun can replace Kate? If you said she, give yourself a point. She replaces Kate. She ran home. All right, which one of these pronouns is going to replace the nouns that we're about to say? Mom and Dad went to dinner. Instead of saying Mom and Dad went to dinner, we can replace those 2 words with, those 2 nouns, with which word? He went to dinner, she went to dinner, it went to dinner, we went to dinner, or they went to dinner. I'll give you some time to think. If you said they went to dinner, please give yourself a point. Ooh, the snake slithered by. What slithered by? Which pronoun? He, she, it, we, they. What's slithered by? If you said it slithered by, give yourself a point. Remember, we can't determine if a snake is a boy or girl based on this sentence. We can't say it's we because we're not slithering by. We can't say it's they because it's not more than one. We can say it because it is an animal that's doing it, okay? Says Tom jumped up and down. Which pronoun can we use to identify or replace Tom? Who jumped up and down? But don't say his name. Who jumped up and down? If you said he jumped up and down, give yourself a point. Next sentence says, Sam and I had milk with lunch. So the most important part of this sentence is that word and I. Okay, so when you include yourself, now when I say who had milk with lunch, are you going to say he, she, it, we, or they? I'll let you think about it for a moment. If you said we had milk with lunch, give yourself a point. Whenever you include yourself with another person, you will always say we because you're also talking about yourself, okay? The rabbit ate a carrot. Which pronoun? He, she, it, we, or they? What ate a carrot? If you said it, give yourself a point. Dad and I went to a game. Remember, there's that word I again, so you're including yourself. Dad and I went to a game. Which pronoun is going to replace those nouns? He, she, it, we, or they? Dad and I went to a game. If you said we went to a game, give yourself a point. Next sentence. Roger and Jack went to the zoo. Well, who went to the zoo? Which pronoun will replace those nouns? Roger and Jack went to the zoo. But without saying their name, tell me who went to the zoo? If you said they went to the zoo, give yourself a point. All right, scholars, moving on to the next portion of this lesson. All right, we're going to read the frog jumping contest. Let me remind you, frogs are amphibians. Frogs are amphibians. They are animals that can live on land and on water, in water. Frogs are great jumpers. Raise a silent hand if you are also a great jumper. Okay. NG can make what sound? Fingers longer. C can make what sound? S. Face, race. Double letter consonants. Hopper, winner. OI makes what sound? Oi. Point, hoist. 2-syllable words. Contest, target. Contest is a noun. Scholars, contest is a noun because it is a thing. It is an event where individuals or teams compete to win. For example, I would say Javon won the 5th grade spelling contest. Hoist is a verb. Hoist is a verb because it is an action word. It is something that we can do. It means to raise up into the air. For example, I would say, we watched the principal hoist the flag up in front of the school. On target. On target is an expression. It means correct or accurate, going in the right direction. For example, I would say, the coach said my throw to first base was right on target. Scholars, we're going to read this story carefully to find out who wins the frog jumping contest. That is also the title of our story, The Frog Jumping Contest. If we had our readers, we would be turning to page 58. If you want, scholars, you can mute this video so you can read independently, that means by yourself, or you can follow along with Miss Jackson with your eyes, okay? Starting with the title. The Frog Jumping Contest. Finger underneath the word there. There is a frog jumping contest at the park this week, too. Finger underneath the word did. Did you get a frog from the contest? Did you get a frog for the contest? Ken asks. Grace nods. She sticks her hand in her bag and grabs her frog. The frog sits on her fingers. Finger underneath the word cool. Cool, Ken says. What's his name? Finger underneath the word it's. It's a she, says Grace. Her name is Hopper. Finger underneath the word I. I got one too, says Ken. His name is Legs. Legs has longer legs than Hopper. Finger underneath the word Grace. Grace and Ken take their frogs to the starting line. They set the frogs down. The starter shouts, on your mark, get set, hop. Finger underneath the word jump. Jump, Ken yells. Jump. Legs hops off. Finger underneath the word Hopper. Hopper jumps too, but she jumps off to the side. Underneath the word no. No, Hopper, Grace yells. She runs and grabs her frog. Then she sets her down with her face pointing at the finish line. Finger underneath the word Hopper. Hopper hops off. This time she is lined up and on target. Finger underneath the word Ken. Ken and Grace chase their frogs down the track. The frogs are fast. It is a close race. Finger underneath the word the. The two frogs cross the finish line at the same time. Finger underneath the word did. Did Legs win? Ken asks. Did Hopper win? Grace asks. Finger underneath the word we. We have two winners, says the man at the finish line. Hopper and Legs cross the line at the same time. They will share the prize. Finger underneath the word the. The man hands Grace and Ken a cup for their prize. Grace plops Hopper in the cup. Ken adds Legs. Then they hoist the cup up and shout, here's to the champs. I have a question. Bring it, bring it. What is the name of Grace's frog? Listening for a complete sentence. The name of Grace's frog is Hopper. If you got that answer correct, give yourself a point. Question number 2. What is the name of Ken's frog? Thinking. Listening for a complete sentence. Ken's frog's name is Legs. Question number 3. Which frog wins the contest and why? Listening for a complete sentence. Both frogs wins the contest because they finished the line at the same time. If you got that answer correct, give yourself a point. All right, it's time for us to get down to the nitty-gritty and answer some questions. You ready? I hope so, because we are going to be turning to page 5 or 4 in our packet. So these are questions 1, 2, on the next page it'll be page 3. Question number 1, question number 2, and question number 3. Ms. Jackson will be looking for you to restate, answer, as well as go back to our reader, locate the page number for your answer, okay? Question number 1 says, what are the names of Grace and Ken's frogs? You will say, Grace and Ken's frogs' names are, What page number gives you that answer as well? Number 2, what happened to Hopper at the start of the race? At the start of the race, Hopper, what page number gives you that answer. Now, number 3 is the important one. Number 3 is the one that you're going to take a picture of and send to Ms. Jackson. Every time you take a picture of the correct answer or whichever answer you chose, you will send a picture to Ms. Jackson. Once I receive your picture, you will get a Grow Our Team point. At the end of the week, the scholar with the most Grow Our Team points will get a treat. Get it? Got it? Good? Some type of treasure, okay? Number 3 says, which frog wins the race? You're going to answer that question in a complete sentence. Locate the page number that gave you that answer and write it at the bottom. When you are done with number 3, please have your parent, your sister, your aunt, your uncle, your cousin, your grandmother, granddad, whomever is there that's an adult, have them take a picture of number 3 and text it to Ms. Jackson. Remember, our numbers are at the top of our packet, okay? At the front of our packet. Do your best, scholars. So the lesson is now over. Now it's time for some announcements. Keep going. All right, so technically this is our brain break. So I challenge you to do 10 jumping jacks. Ms. Jackson will also do 10 jumping jacks with you. So if you're not already standing up, go ahead and stand up. Make sure you have enough space beside you so you don't hit anything. Make sure you don't step on anything while you're trying to do your 10 jumping jacks. I'm going to also do 10 jumping jacks, so don't go too fast, scholars. Ready, set, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good job. That was super easy. I know it was. Tomorrow it won't be so easy. It'll be a little challenging tomorrow, okay? Today is also an iReady day. I challenge you to do at least 15 minutes of both iReady reading and iReady math. Remember, the raffle for Get Epic. The scholar with the most minutes by Thursday will get a treat mailed to them on Friday. Bye, scholars. Have a good day. Hope to see you soon. Cannot wait to hear from you. And if you want to give me a call or shoot me a text message, let me know. Bye.